Brienne fights for her life, Theon loses more than his finger, and dragons, duh. Heather here to talk about last night's Game of Thrones, so if you haven't seen The Bear and the Maiden Fair yet, this is your official spoiler alert. The Wildlings reach the other side and are headed to Castle Black to take back the land that they feel is theirs by right. Jon Snow gives Ygritte a serious dose of reality when he tells her the Wildlings don't stand a chance at defeating trained soldiers. He really does care about Ygritte and doesn't want her to die. It's sort of sweet, but Ygritte swears this time will be different because Mance Rayder is different. Do you think she's right? Could the Wildlings stand a chance? I have my doubts. Robb is on his way to Lord Frey's for his uncle's wedding, but the weather has delayed their trip, so he spends some naked time with his wife, who tells him, dun dun dun, she's pregnant. Can someone please tell me, was that in the books? I don't remember it, but I do think it adds a nice twist, assuming she survives to give birth. In King's Landing, Sansa and Tyrion are still trying to deal with the fact that they have to get married. But Marjorie makes a good point. Tyrion certainly isn't the worst Lannister to be wed to. Across the Narrow Sea, Daenerys stumbles upon the city of Yunkai, another slaver city, and even though Ser Jorah cautions her against sacking the city, Dany feels compelled to free the slaves. All aboard the freedom train! Woo woo! And Dany once again proves she is a force to be reckoned with. She tells one of the city's leaders, free your slaves or die, and the guy is pretty much like, I guess we'll fight then, so prepare yourselves for another war. I think that was the most we've seen of her dragons, and it was awesome. They are getting so big. It won't be long before she can ride them, and that is going to be epic. And Jaime proves once and for all that he is a changed man, and a proper knight, the kind that saves maidens from bears. When he hears that Brienne is being kept hostage and could be in danger, he rushes back to save her. Sort of romantic, don't you think? They really have come a long way, and I think it's safe to call them friends. And now for a quick character recap, aka all the stories that I just didn't have time to highlight. Gendry finds out he's a king's bastard, Arya gets kidnapped by the Hound, and Bran determines that he must go north of the wall to seek this three-eyed crow, whatever that means. Oh, and Theon gets his manhood cut off. Enough with the torture already. Theon has had enough, and so have I. I think that pretty much wraps it up. Let me know if I missed anything, and tell me what you thought of this episode in the comments. See you next week.